Welcome into Halford Stadium in Clarkston, Georgia. Our Soccer Down Here high school boys game of the week. Live from Halford Stadium, it is the Clarkston Angoras hosting the Holy Innocents Episcopal Golden Bears. Golden Bears come into this 3-9-1 on the season, but 2-1 in 4A Region 6. Clarkston 10-3-1 overall, 4-2 in Region 6 and 4A. Clarkston's in third place in the region. Holy Innocents have quite the run-in to try to get into those top four to get into the postseason. I'm Jason Longshore. Thanks for hanging out with us, and thank you to our presenting sponsor, Kaiser Permanente, for their support. Without Kaiser Permanente, we don't get to cover soccer at every single level all over the state of Georgia. Tomorrow night, soccer is in session. We'll get you caught up on all the latest rankings. Coaches' rankings are out. Some national rankings are out. Feels like there's a multitude of different state rankings. All of them agree that so far on the girls' side, Chamblee is the best team in the state. And on the boys' side, maybe a little bit of a debate. Two undefeated teams in McIntosh in 5A and Johnson of Gainesville in 4A. These two teams are trying to unseat the Knights of Johnson at the top of the table in 4A, trying to win a state championship this year. Clarkston has been there before, as has Holy Innocents. We'll be kicking off in just a couple of seconds. Holy Innocents in the all-white, moving from right to left on your radio dial. And Clarkston in the all-green, moving from left to right. Referees having a discussion on the Clarkston side of things. Not sure what the debate is. Referee speaking to a member of the Clarkston staff. Believe they have it all sorted out. We'll be kicking off here in just a bit. It'll be the Golden Bears kicking off. Standing over at Seru Pana, 6 goals on the season. Pana kicks off. Let's kick it for 40 minutes from Halford Stadium. Golden Bears play it back to play it forward. Alex Weir on the right side plays it up the flank. Tucker Gleason checking back for it. Gleason trying to dribble out of trouble. Weir is there to help. Holy Innocents in possession in their own half. Clarkston trying to apply the pressure out of their 4-4-2. Holy Innocents playing out of a 4-3-3. They drop it back to their goalkeeper, Preston Kate. Third game of the year for Kate. Kate suffered a lacerated kidney. And it's been a little bit of goalkeeper by committee for Holy Innocents. Getting Kate back is a huge addition as you get deep into this region schedule. Forbes Brown up the left side for the Golden Bears. Brown looking for the cross. Takes it down to the end line. Brown left-footed cross into the 18. Cleared away just in front of the penalty spot. Holy Innocents in possession. Ryan Strother. Big switch over to the right side. Headed away. It'll be a Holy Innocents throw. Good work on the left by Arafat Kaku. Kaku wins another header for Clarkston. Falls to his feet this time. Kaku clears it through the center circle. Opportunity here for Clarkston. Here come the Angoras. Breakaway shot, long range, wide of the far post. Ambitious effort that time. Had the breakaway attempt. Call 2. 17 goals on the season. Eyes lit up with that long ball played. But Dew might have been able to carry that in and get a better opportunity on Kate. No score, just about 2 minutes into this. Holy Innocents trying to climb into a playoff spot. They have a number of region games left over the next week and a half. Clarkston with 2 more region games. They could use the win here as well. They sit in 3rd right now in Region 6. Holy Innocents back in possession in their own half. Golden Bears showing a little patience. Knock it back to their goalkeeper, Kate. Kate, diagonal comes up a little bit short. Battle for it. Clarkston comes away with it, looking for the through ball. That's cut out by Forbes Brown. Clarkston back in possession. Great work on the dribble by Ishimwe. Tries to turn it to the outside. He earns a throw. Christian Ishimwe, sophomore left winger. 7 goals, 5 assists on the year. Throw in corner of the 18, flicked on. Ishimwe doesn't get there. Still possession for the Angoras. Long range shot popped up. Easy for Kate to grab. Wind picking up a little bit here at Halford Stadium as the temperatures drop as the sun is going down. Clarkston forces a turnover. Possession in the middle third. Etungano swings it over to the left side. Angoras working the left flank, cutting inside. Beats one on the dribble, cuts it inside. Etungano shot low, scuffling. Easy save for Preston Kate. Etungano, sophomore central midfielder. 6 goals on the year for the Angoras. Finds another one off the punt of Kate. It's Etungano spinning to his left. Clarkston spinning again to the left. Mulambi up the left flank. That's one back by the Golden Bears. Weir tries to carry it forward, but he's dispossessed. Ivis, his pass is short of the intended target. Golden Bears with an opportunity to counter. Pass through the middle. Long touch down the left side. That's going to be run down by the Angoras, but the pressure is on from the Golden Bears. Trapped in the corner. Can Clarkston play their way out? They do. Great work on the dribble by Ivis. Big switch there by Kasongo, and he finds a target. It's onside. Opportunity for Clarkston. Top of the 18. Shot wide of the near post. Big opportunity there on an incredible switch from Kasongo. Maran Mateo on the left side. Couldn't slot that one home. Goal kick for Holy Innocents to midfield. One back by the Angoras. Played inside. Etungano. Cut back in the center circle. Played over the middle. Caw 2 offside. Free kick upcoming for Holy Innocents. Center backs knocking it back and forth, trying to find a way out. Clarkston with the high pressure. Trying to force the turnover, but Forbes Brown finds a little help inside. Long ball attempt, cleared long, looking for Caw 2. He's unable to control. Holy Innocents up against the touchline. Thomas Miller trapped in the corner. He has to concede the throw. Smart play from Miller. Substitution first. And we were wondering how much we'd see from Ashike Ivis. Told he might not play a ton today. He's going to check out. He's been laboring just a little bit. So substitution in for Clarkston. Try to get eyes on that when we can. It's a deep throw for the Angoras. Caw 2. Plays it back out wide. Ishimwe drops it to Etungano. Inside to Mulambi. Mulambi looking for the through ball. That's picked off by Weir. Good defensive work by Holy Innocents. They try to find their way out. Forbes Brown. Big switch headed down by the Angoras. Mulambi isn't able to turn. Good work in the midfield by Ryan Strother. Holy Innocents trying to play through some pressure now. Clarkston winning it back in the middle third. Mulambi, loose touch. Handled okay, though, by Clarkston. Center back carrying it forward, looking for the big ball out wide. That comes up short of Mateo. Second attempt also comes up short of Mateo. Miller King squares it inside. It's knocked away by Clarkston. Holy Innocents regain possession in the middle third. Trying to play it back to King. Pass doesn't find him. Big switch. Does find a Shimway, but Kate, just outside of his 18-yard box, plays it out for a throw. Throw in 25 yards from goal for the Angoras. Throw in, dropped short. Knocked out for another throw. Throw in by Kaku. It's back to him. Right-footed cross to the penalty spot. Trying to bring it down, the Angoras at Tungano. Spinning back to the right. Plays it across. No shot there. Clarkston keeping possession. Shot blocked 25 yards out. Angoras will run it down. Holy Innocents trap the ball carrier, win it back. Looking to hit on the break. Clarkston able to recover and handle that well. Golden Bears trying to win it back in the attacking half. Momentarily did, but Mulambi is able to clear. Golden Bears in possession, now in their own half. They've got numbers as they knock it around. Big switch out to the right side. Flying clearance attempt, doesn't get all the way out. Pass inside is blocked, though, by Clarkston. Holy Innocents regains possession, 30 yards from goal. Long pass, blocked. Battle for it. Angoras come away with it. Spin on the far side. Taking it up the touchline. Here comes Clarkston into the attacking half. 30 yards from goal. Two defenders there. Somehow gets past both of them. All the way to the end line, but too much on the run. Unable to run it down. Marin Mateo, the junior with 2 goals and 1 assist on the season. Electric on the flank that time, but wasn't able to get the cross inside. Goal kick for Holy Innocents. Kate plays it to his left. Brought down by Forbes Brown. Clarkston regains possession in the center circle. Mulambi, overhit pass. Holy Innocents back on it. Miller King squares it out to the right side. Weir stepping up for the Golden Bears. Weir gets it back down the flank. Looking for the cross. It's there, top of the 6. It's deflected and in. Goal, goal, goal. Holy Innocents get an own goal in their favor off of a great cross from Alex Weir. And the Golden Bears take the lead against the run of play at 29:45 left in the first half. It's a good cross from Alex Weir, the right back, getting all the way forward. Played the 1-2, got into the attacking third, curled it to the top of the 6, and defender and goalkeeper not on the same page. It's knocked into the net for Clarkston, and they trail 1-0. Holy Innocents gaining some confidence with that goal. They're back in possession quickly. Square ball doesn't connect, though. It's the Angoras who are trying to break. Long pass knocked down. Handball shouts. No call. Out to the right side now is Shimway. Has a runner inside. Finds him. Tries to cross it. Shimway into the top of the 6. Offside. No goal. Came back to Ishimwe in an offside position. Bararuhanya checked into the match. That was the sub for Clarkston. He was involved in that build-up as well. Played the 1-2 with his Shimway. Holy Innocents play the free kick. Kate out to the left side. Forbes Brown squares it inside. Holy Innocents trying to switch it over to the right now. Loose touch. Angoras back in possession in the attacking half. Bararuhanya up the right side. Ishimwe. Bararuhanya. Left-footed ball. Think that was a pass, but he's knocked over and it turns into a shot. It's easy for Kate to deal with either way. And Holy Innocents leading 1-0. Just over 28 minutes left in the first half. Punt. One back by Clarkston. Ishimwe inside. Kaku makes the run, tries to give it back to Ishimwe. Shielded out for a goal kick. Good work defensively by Ryan Strother. Strother got there in front of Ishimwe, just shepherded that one out for the goal kick. Kate had options short, plays it into the middle third. Headers won by Kaku, out for a Holy Innocents throw. Still in their own half, 40 yards from their own goal. Forbes Brown. Squared across to the right. Golden Bears just can't find the open man. Feels like there's green shirts everywhere for Clarkston. Aggressive defending. Holy Innocents try to play over that aggressive defending down the right side. Doesn't find the target. Angora's throw. Good turn on the left. Inside to Mulambi. He is dispossessed. Opportunity here for the Golden Bears if they can go quick. Diagonal attempt, over hit, went a little too quick that time, so it's a goal kick for Clarkston. Going to be a goal kick. Fidel Maleko, the goalkeeper. 11th game of the season for the junior. Sub for Clarkston. Mulambi checks out. I believe Ivis is the returnee. Yes, he is. Holy Innocents win the goal kick from Clarkston. Possession at midfield. Now drop back to the back line. Connor Hawk across to Thomas Miller. All the way back to Kate. Patience from Holy Innocents. Thomas Miller back to his goalkeeper, Kate, inside his own 18. Pressure coming from Clarkston. Brown heads it back inside. Holy Innocents scrambling a little bit here with the pressure. Call it two, nearly finds the handle. Kate picks out Brown on the left for Holy Innocents. Trying to play out. Pass is picked off, but it can't be kept. Ishimwe nearly read that one. Throw in for Holy Innocents. Forbes Brown to take. Throws it to Ryan Strother. Strother spinning to his left. Tackled out by Baruhanya. Good defensive work by Bararuhanya. Ishimwe picks off the throw-in. Ivis. His pass is picked off. Went for the outside of the foot pass. Holy Innocents try to go quick, but it's Clarkston back in possession at midfield. Ivis taken away from him in the center circle. Holy Innocents on it now. Angelo Becerra Ramirez. 7 goals on the year. Hasn't seen a whole lot of the ball today. Golden Bears forced back into the middle third. Back to their center backs. Hawk all the way back to Kate. Preston Kate. Big switch and a good one to Forbes Brown on the left. Brown gets 2 steps forward, and then he's tackled out for a throw. Bararuhanya closed that down quickly. Brown throws it back to Miller. Holy Innocents trapped up against the touchline. The edge of the middle third, now into the middle third. They get another throw. Thrown in further down the line. Good defensive work from Kaku. Clarkston comes away with it. Ivis turns in the center circle. Hits the Jets. Ivis to his right. Down the right flank. Ishimwe cuts back to his left. Top of the 18. Ishimwe pulls it back to the right. Corner of the 18. Shot saved by Kate. Christian Ishimwe was looking for goal number 8 of the year. Preston Kate denies him. Two Holy Innocents players collide at midfield. Becerra Ramirez wins it back. Everybody's back on their feet, and it's Holy Innocents ball in the center circle. Ryan Strother, fancy footwork. He gets through the center circle, still in possession. Holy Innocents forced back now. Weir plays it forward. Becerra Ramirez hit from behind, but possession kept by the Golden Bears. Hawk. Weir. Long ball, won by Clarkston. Ivis drops it back. Bararu Hanya shifting gears through the middle. His pass is picked off. Holy Innocents in possession in their own half. Miller to Hawk. On the right now. Hawk closed down quickly. Hawk with a push. What's the call going to be here? Hawk got caught in possession. Looks like the foul is going to be a step or two outside the 18. Referee was right there, had the positioning. It is right on the edge of the 18. Free kick for Clarkston. Almost directly on the corner. Connor Hawk got caught in possession, and that as he was trying to get back to defend, both hands got out on the back of the Clarkston player. Believe it was Mateo. He's going to take the free kick. Mateo pops it to the back post. Nobody home. Cleared out by the Golden Bears. Into the middle third. Opportunity here for Holy Innocents down the left flank. Becerra Ramirez has some help inside. Finds the second ball. Holy Innocents finds the third ball. Battle for it. Clarkston comes away with it. Clarkston crowd getting going here at Halford Stadium. Pass comes up short of Ishimwe. It's Holy Innocents who are getting the crowd going now. Brown drops it back. One back. Bararu Hanya looking for Kawatu. Second ball finds Kawatu. Opportunity for Clarkston. Miller with a tackle for Holy Innocents. Bararu Hanya looking for the through ball, but there's no one there, and Preston Kate picks it up. Business is picking up as we have just under 21 minutes left in the first half. Holy Innocents leading 1-0 on an own goal. Kate diagonal. Brown on the left. Inside to Strother. Strother able to keep possession. Spins to his left. Runs into two Clarkston players. Foul called. Strother had a loose touch. Ran over Bararu Hanya. He commits the foul. Free kick Clarkston. Played to the top of the 18 looking for the flick on. Won by Connor Hawk. Holy Innocents back on it in their own half. Becerra Ramirez plays it forward. Good switch. Opportunity here for the Bears. Couldn't find the handle. Tucker Gleason was a difficult one. His pressure, though, earns a throw for the Golden Bears. 30 yards from goal. Down the line, sliding challenge. Going to be a corner for Holy Innocents. Arafat Kaku, a sophomore fullback with the sliding challenge. Clarkston player down. Clock will stop at 19:28. This is further back up the field. I believe it was away from the play. And it is Bararu Hanya, Moses Bararu Hanya, who's injured. He's up under his own power, walking off the field, so substitution coming in for Clarkston. And it will be a corner for Holy Innocents. Mulambi back into the match. Corner in-swinger incoming for the Golden Bears. I believe it is Strother to take. Crowded 6-yard box. Players peel away. Strother to the back post. Goalkeeper goes up for it. Can't get hands on it, but the Angoras are able to scramble it clear. They might scramble it into a dangerous counter with pace, but Holy Innocents deals with it very well. They might have a counter of their own. Foul called. Free kick Golden Bears instead of the possible counter. It was a quick break out of the back, but Holy Innocents dealt with it so well to prevent that opportunity for Clarkston. Free kick near midfield now for the Golden Bears. Squared across, Kaw at 2, forces the turnover. Clarkston now into the attacking half. Kaw at 2, hits the brakes, puts it back on his left foot, looks for the switch, doesn't find the teammate. Holy Innocents back in possession. Only momentarily. Here come the Angoras, 40 yards from goal. Big switch to the right. That's a perfect ball. Is Shimway into the 18. Cross caught by Kate. Kate gets low to his right. Good positioning from Preston Kate. It's a beautiful switch of play out to the right side by the Angoras. Good looking cross from Ishimwe low, but Kate gets down, catches it cleanly. Golden Bears play long into the attacking half, and they run it down. Throw in earned by Pana. Seru Pana is going to leave this. Weir's going to come up to take it. .17.5 left in the first half. Holy Innocents leading 1-0. Becerra Ramirez looking for the return pass. Doesn't find it, so Clarkston back in possession. Into the middle third is Shimway looking for Kaw at 2. Kate well out of his 18. He's going to play that out over the track into the stands. Throw in Clarkston. Took a big bounce off the concrete stands here at Halford Stadium. Back onto the field of play. Throw in for Clarkston. Thrown into Kaw at 2. Trying to get him involved. 17 goals on the season for the junior at 2. Thrown in by Kaku. Given back to him on the right flank. 20 yards from goal. Curling cross to the back post. Headed away. Weir got his head to it for Holy Innocents. Clarkston back in possession. Now on the left flank. Mateo. Cross. Penalty spot. Cleared. Ivis can't control it. Holy Innocents now. Looking for the direct ball over the top. Clarkston deals with the first one. Second one falls to Becerra Ramirez. He dribbles through. His through ball attempt is cut out. Clarkston comes away with it. Back into the middle third, center circle. Holy Innocents back in possession. Call it 2 with pressure. Golden Bears play through it well. Thomas Miller, Connor Hawk. Back out to the right flank for the Golden Bears. Weir dances past one. His pass picked off. Good read from Clarkston. Good through ball. Not quite good enough. Miller got there in front of Ishimwe, but Ishimwe runs it down out on the right flank for the Angoras. Back into the middle third now. Clarkston. Mulambi. Inside to Ivis. Ivis spins back to his left. Switches it over to the left side. Up the left flank. Throw in Clarkston. Dalcom, sophomore, earns that throw. Thrown in looking for a 2, headed away by Holy Innocents, but a 2 finds the second ball. Cuts it back to his left, back to his right. Pass blocked. A 2 runs it down. Keeps possession for Clarkston. Tries to play it back to Com, but it's won back by Holy Innocents. Popped into the center circle. Big clearance from Clarkston down the right side. Ishimwe is going to give chase. Forces Miller to play it out for a throw. Christian Ishimwe just does not stop working on this right flank for Clarkston. Kaku. Mulambi. Inside to Ivis. At Tungano. Ishimwe, flag is up. It's a dual system. I say flag is up. That's kind of a cliche we use in the business here. But it's actually the hand up because there are no assistant referees tonight. It is a dual system running diagonally. The referee was in very good position. Offside can be very difficult with a dual system, but referee was in a great spot there. Called it immediately. Free kick for Holy Innocents. Clarkston, good pressure to knock it away, but the Golden Bears find it. Weir. Hawk. Hawk has the big switch. Ishimwe nearly got there, but his pressure forces a turnover. Mulambi. Outside of the right football. Comes back to Mulambi. Mulambi cuts on it back to his right foot. Top of the 18. Tries to play it through to a 2. Kate is out quickly outside of his 6-yard box to pounce on it. Mulambi wanted the handball initially, but it came right back to him, so he had an opportunity to carry it forward. Thomas Miller, Forbes Brown. Across to Hawk. Lucas Scatone getting involved for Holy Innocents as well. Big switch by Scatone. Finds Pana. Pana's cross. Headed away by the Angoras back line. Ivis in the center circle. Has the ball down the right side. Can Ishimwe get there? He can't. Tackled away. Long run from Pana, who recognized it. That's great defensive work from the attacking player, Seru Pana. Ishimwe throws it in. Hit 2. Spins to his left. Into the 18. Back to his right. Goes down. Referee thinks about it. Referee gives the yellow card to call a 2 for simulation. So a 2 has to go out. Difficult call there. Referee had an angle on it. Actually, John Nelson down on the field had a good angle on it from the opposite side. I'll have to talk to him at halftime about that one. But call a 2 with the yellow card. He has to go out. It's going to end up being an indirect free kick for Holy Innocents. It's a tough one. From my angle, it looked like call a 2 was looking for the free kick, looking for the penalty kick in that situation. Do believe there could have been some contact, though. Really tough call. Okay with the no penalty on it. Not sure about the yellow. I don't know if it was pure simulation, but again, we're not exactly right at field level here in Halford Stadium. Pretty high up. Clarkston regains possession in the attacking half. Ivis in the spin cycle. Second spin was stopped, but it was stopped with a grab, so it's going to be a free kick Clarkston. Mulambi to take. Just over 40 yards from goal on the right side. Pretty much on the numbers on the football field. Long ball played to the top of the 18. It's flicked up in the air. Mateo tries to get to it. Miller heads it out. Another spin cycle for Ivis. This time he keeps possession. Tungano up the left side. Mateo fouled. Free kick Clarkston. Opportunity here for the Angoras. Mateo earns the free kick. Mulambi will take this with his right foot. So it's 20 yards from goal, almost on the touchline. Mulambi's going to take this with his right foot, so this creates some interesting angles. And Preston Kate has to be aware of everything. Kate stays in the 6-yard box, headed away by the Golden Bears. Shot attempt, scuffed. Holy Innocents trying to break out of their own half. Can't do it, turned over. Angoras now down the right. Ishimwe plays it inside. Clarkston into the 18, little bit of contact, drop back to Ishimwe. Corner of the 18, plays it across, top of the 18, into the 18, cross blocked out Mulambi nearly finds someone on the back post. Corner, Clarkston. 10.5 minutes left in the first half. Ishimwe will take this one. Outswinger from the near side. Top of the 6, header wide. Kate's going to run that down for Holy Innocents. Believe it was Juma Selemani who got his head to it. Kate with a long punt into the attacking half, looking for Becerra Ramirez. Played out for a throw. Clarkston can reset now. Gnaw 10. Good defensive work for the Angoras there. Throw in on the right side. Becerra Ramirez back to Weir. Etungano with the big switch for Clarkston. Doesn't get all the way to Ishimwe, but the reason it didn't was a hand. Tucker Gleason running back. Don't think that was intentional. I think it's just the way his arms were moving as he was running. Free kick for Clarkston inside their own half. Played long down the right looking for Ishimwe. Won by Brown. Battle at midfield. Mulambi earns a free kick for Clarkston. Mulambi takes it quick, tries to get it all the way across to the left with a flick on it, finds it. Mateo back to the right. Ishimwe, edge of the 6, can't get to it. Good defensive work from Miller. Mulambi, top of the 18. Mulambi tries to get on his right foot. Denied there, pulls it back to his left. Mulambi back to his right, has Ishimwe, finds him. Ishimwe cross, takes a deflection, headed away by Hawk. Miller plays it up the left side, out for a throw. 30 yards from goal for Clarkston. Kaatu will be checking back in on a yellow card. He'll be back in. Looks like Ishimwe is going to catch his breath. Really good work for the sophomore Christian Ishimwe. It's going to be a throw for Arafat Kaku. Kaatu back into the match. Lurking at the top of the 18. Thrown into the 18. It finds it too. Right-footed shot wide. Pulled it just a little bit. Sorry, it's actually not Kaatu. It was Sene Hitu, Jr. No relation. 2 goals, 1 assist on the year. The Angoras have reshuffled a little bit. They started in a 4-4-2, more like a 4-3-3 now. They win it back off the goal kick, but Holy Innocents finds the second ball, trying to get out of their own defensive third. High pressure. Forces a loose pass, but the Bears are going to run it down. They can't keep it, though. Etungano now on the right side. Back heel, nobody's there yet. Mulambi tries to close that distance. Holy Innocents trying to get out of their defensive third. Can't do it. Mulambi cuts it inside. Ivis uses his body to hold off a defender, but he just can't keep possession. Good defensive work from Holy Innocents. Pass gets away. Senea 2. Out wide to the left now. Angoras pull it back in the 18. Top of the 18 looking for Ivis. That's picked off. Good read by Peter Vander Mandele. End of the match for Holy Innocents. A really good read from him to intercept. Clarkston back on it. Mulambi into the 18, but over hit. Kate picks it up. 6.5 left. Holy Innocents leading 1-0. Jonathan Alejandum trying to run that one down from Mulambi. Kate punts it into the attacking half. Gnaw 10 plays it back to his goalkeeper, Maleko. Fidel Maleko, good ball out to the left side to Seneatu. Clarkston still in possession. Long ball up the left side. Mateu just can't keep it in up against the touchline. Holy Innocents throw in their own half. Becerra Ramirez knocks it back looking for Weir, but it's picked off by Mateo. Earns a throw. Thrown in down the line. Mateo isn't able to turn. Hawk clears it back into the middle third. Bears want to settle. Can't. Big switch looking for Etungano. Etungano dribbling inside now. Etungano dribbles past two. Looking for options. Finds Sene at 2. Sene at 2. Tries to play it into the 18. Scrambled away by Holy Innocents. Really good defensive work there. It was Connor Hawk putting his body on the line to get that one away. Throw in Clarkston. Trying to play Mateo. They find him the second time. Mateo down the left. Offside. Holy Innocents with the 1-0 lead. 4:40 on the clock left in the first half. Soccer down here. Boys High School Game of the Week presented by Kaiser Permanente. Getting close to playoff time in GHSA soccer. Holy Innocents trying to get into a playoff spot in Region 6 and 4A. A win here would be a huge help. They've got a busy region schedule over the next week and a half to close out the regular season. Trying to play out of Clarkston's pressure in their own half. Holy Innocents get to the middle third, have to work it back. Forbes Brown. Connor Hawk now on the right side. Hawk plays it long. It's picked off in front of Becerra Ramirez. Foul called. Not sure what that foul was, to be honest. Thought Manza Abdul Salam had stepped in front cleanly, but he's called for a foul at midfield. Actually, foul back in the backwash. That makes more sense. Long ball that was played. Got caught by Alejandro. Clarkston win it back off the free kick, battling for it. Alejandro heads it down. Sene at 2. It's up the left side. Mateo into the attacking half. Mateo turns. Goes, trying to get past Weir. Plays it inside of him. Clearing ball blocked, but it goes back to Kate. Came off of Sene at 2. 3 minutes left. Holy Innocents with the 1-0 lead. Punt from Kate. Flicked on in the middle third. Won by Abdul Salam. Abdul Salam trying to play Mateo down the left side. Picked off by Weir. Abdul Salam blocks it back into the attacking half. Sene at 2 trying to get there. Can't. Abdul Salam got there once again, but Becerra Ramirez finds the deflection. Tries to hit the through ball. Great defensive work for Naw 10. Becerra Ramirez wins it back. Great battle between these two. Up the right side, Becerra Ramirez gets it back. Back out wide to the right. Holy Innocents trying to set up shop in the attacking third. Long cross won by Fidel Maleko for Clarkston. Punts it quickly into the center circle. Won by Holy Innocents. They have an opportunity here. Pass Abdul Salam with the splits to keep possession there for Clarkston. Was a good look on the switch by Holy Innocents, but Abdul Salam was able to get a boot to it. Now it's Clarkston into the attacking third. Mateo, cross behind his intended target in the 6. Cleared by Brown. Holy Innocents trying to get out of their own half now. Just over 90 seconds left. Action at both ends of the pitch now. Becerra Ramirez. Pass intercepted by Clarkston. Opportunity here for Mateo. Mateo 30 yards from goal. Curls it wide of the far post. Maybe a little in between ideas as he had a late run materializing from Etungano. It's going to be a goal kick for Preston Kate. Plays it short to his left. Thomas Miller. Forbes Brown. Back to Miller. 55 seconds on the clock. First half action. Holy Innocents with the 1-0 lead. Squared across. Connor Hawk. Hawk plays it into the middle third. Won by Naw 10. Etungano. Clarkston down the right side. Etungano plays it forward. Mulambi, 33 seconds. Mulambi, double teamed. Mulambi spins away off of the touchline. Etungano tries to dribble past 2. He's tripped up. Foul. Free kick, Clarkston. Clock is running. Foul committed by Pacheco. Free kick played into the 18 to the penalty spot. Cleared away. Played back in by Clarkston. Battling for this. 10 seconds left. Naughton heads it back forward. Holy Innocents just trying to get out of trouble. They get a foul to get out of trouble, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Golden Bears cross from Weir earns the own goal, and that's the difference right now. Golden Bears leading 1-0 over the Clarkston Angoras. 4A Region 6 action here at Halford Stadium. Thanks for hanging out with us on the SDH Boys Game of the Week. Holy Innocents trying to do the double. Their girls won 10-0 in the first match of the night. Boys leading 1-0 at the break. I'm going to take this break with them, catch my breath for what should be a very interesting second half of action here in Clarkston, GA. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back in about 8 minutes on the SDH Network.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation, that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the GHSA and the Georgia Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Halford Stadium here in Clarkston. 1-0 Holy Innocents in our SDH Boys High School Game of the Week. Some score updates from around the state. Campbell's girls with a 3-2 overtime win against Norcross. Ava Cook with the winning goal there. Calhoun's girls 3-0 winners over Woodland. Early first half action on the boys' side, 2-0 Chastity over North Oconee. That's in the third minute. first-minute goal from the spot for Chastity, followed up with a second goal in the 3rd minute. 2-0 Chastity over North Oconee. Hillgrove with a 5-1 win on the boys' side. Kennesaw Mountain with a big result on the girls' side, a scoreless draw against Lassiter, defending state champions in 6A. We'll get caught up on all the scores around the state, all the rankings. That'll be tomorrow on Soccer is in Session, presented by Kaiser Permanente. 7 o'clock or so on the SDH network. We'll also have a couple of coach interviews as well. Get you caught up on everything going on in GHSA high school soccer. 5 more minutes till second half action here in Clarkston. The Angoras trailing Holy Innocents 1-0.
Every year, millions of Americans are exposed to a contagious virus.
What is this virus? It's stigma.
Stigma promotes an environment of shame,
fear, and silence,
which prevents millions of people from seeking help.
But there's good news.
The National Alliance on Mental Illness believes stigma towards mental illness is 100% curable.
So do yourself and everyone a favor.
Go to curestigma.org and get tested for stigma.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Georgia needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
A ranger station.
I'd like to report a bear hug.
Okay.
I put out my campfire and Smokey Bear hugged me.
So you drowned the fire, you stirred it, drowned it again, and felt that it was cold?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's just letting you know you did good.
Bear hug from Smokey Bear. Status update.
I'm gonna let you go now. There are many ways to start a fire, but one sure way to put it out. Learn how you can do your part at SmokeyBear.com.
Sponsored by the U.S. Forest Service, Ad Council, and your state forester.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the GHSA, are the 195,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Georgia. And so, we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
welcome back to Clarkston, Georgia. James Halford Stadium, former DeKalb Memorial Stadium. Only stadium in Metro Atlanta to play home to 3 different professional teams. The Atlanta Chiefs played a game here in 1981. The Georgia Generals in 1982 in the American Soccer League. And then the Atlanta Silverbacks called this place home until Silverbacks Park was built. Historic stadium. Big-time matchup tonight in 4A Region 6. Holy Innocents leading 1-0 over Clarkston. Thanks for hanging out with me on the SDH Boys High School Game of the Week. I am Jason Longshore. Got updates from the field from John Nelson. John, first off, the penalty shout that ended up being a yellow card issued to Kaw-2. John was kind of with me. He actually thought it was a penalty. I'm not that sure of it from my angle. John had a better angle than I did, but I didn't think it was a yellow card. That felt a little harsh. Hugh Broderick, the coach for Clarkston, John, was near the halftime conversation. And paraphrasing from Broderick, this is your game to win. Be more disciplined in positioning. Break up everything. Don't back up. They don't have a bench like we do. Wants his team to take full advantage of the depth that they have. Run the system. Wants to play fast. See if the Angoras can do that in half number 2. They trail 1-0. 10-3-1 on the year for Clarkston. 3-9-1 for Holy Innocents, but 2-1 in the region. And that's what matters as you get to this time of year. Holy Innocents crowd here. Clarkston crowd here as well. Should be a fun second half of action. Clarkston in the all green. They'll be moving from right to left on your radio dial. Holy Innocents in the all white. It's going to be Clarkston's kickoff. Kaw-2 back into the match up top. Playing on a yellow card. Let's kick it for 40 more minutes from Clarkston, Georgia. The Angoras kick off and play into the attacking half, looking for Kaw-2. Etungano trying to get control for the Angoras, but it is Holy Innocents who get it into the attacking half. Battle for it. Mulambi wins it, plays it out to the left to Etungano. Up the flank, run down by Kaw-2. Swings it over to the right side. Opportunity now for Clarkston as they turn, trying to turn down that flank. Running out of real estate. Throw in Holy Innocents. Clarkston win it back off the throw. Golden Bears quickly regain possession. Thomas Miller plays it into the center circle. Header forward by Naughton of Clarkston. Settled by the Angoras. Swung over to the left. Etungano. Swings it back to the right. Angoras 25 yards from goal. Top of the 18. Lost his footing. Might have been some contact. Not sure if it was contact or a slip, but it was an opportunity there for the Angoras. It's out for a throw for Holy Innocents. There were some shouts from the Clarkston bench. Really not much of a reaction from the player. It was Alejandum. And Holy Innocents in possession in their defensive third. Forbes Brown back to Thomas Miller. Plays it into the middle third now. Golden Bears. Really good on the ball, the Golden Bears. They take their time. Miller King swings it out to the right side. Alex Weir pops it back inside. Here come the Golden Bears into the attacking half. Becerra Ramirez gets a touch, but he's knocked off the ball by Ivis. Inside to Ivis. Swings it over to the left to Etangano. Here come the Angoras down the left flank. Mulambi back to Etangano. Possession won by Connor Hawk. Possession lost, though, by Holy Innocents. Ivis trying to turn. Over the top into the 18. Preston Cate off of his line, out to the top of his 18 to gather that one in. He's been busy so far. Third game of the year for Preston Cate. Look at that overall record for Holy Innocents. It is very deceiving because Preston Cate hasn't played many of those matches. Had a lacerated kidney. Not really a backup goalkeeper for this squad for Holy Innocents, so it's been goalkeeper by committee with field players playing in goal. It showed up in some of those results. It's shown up in some of those goals against numbers. But none of that really matters as you get down to this time of year because the Golden Bears, with a win tonight, if they can make this result hold up, they'll go to 3-1 in region play. Battling it out with Clarkston and Stevenson for that third and fourth slot in the region. Throw in for Holy Innocents. They're in possession in their own half. Swung over to the right to Alex Weir. Weir over the midfield stripe. Becerra Ramirez, heavy touch from him. Etangano wins it back. Mulambi spinning to his right, looking for the ball over the top. Cate at the top of his 18, has to play it with his right foot. Pops it forward. Battle for it on the far side. Clarkston comes away with it. Long-range shot. It's going to be picked up by Cate. Maybe would have drifted wide, but not 100% sure, so Cate makes the play. Call a 2 with a very optimistic effort. Played into the middle. Dangerous ball. Ivis gets there first for Clarkston. To his right foot. Thought about the long-range shot. Through ball blocked. Brown won back by Ivis. Ivis through ball, takes a deflection, does find Clarkston player. Spinning shot, save Cate. Good footwork from Preston Cate to get across on that spin from Jonathan Alejandum. Struck it well, but Cate made the save look more comfortable than it was because of his footwork. Header down at midfield by the Angoras to Mulambi. Mulambi, big cross, won by Hawk. Here comes Holy Innocents, Strother. Up the right side, looking for the ball over the top. Too much on that. Maleko will catch it inside his own 18. 34 minutes and some change. Clarkston trailing Holy Innocents 1-0. And it's the Golden Bears in possession in the attacking half. In the center circle now, swinging it over to the left to Brown. Back inside, Brown, the recipient of the 1-2, up the left flank. Golden Bears looking for a second. Brown trying to keep it alive. It's in the 18 now for Holy Innocents. Battle on that side. No foul, one back by Clarkston. But their clearing ball is intercepted. Golden Bears back on it. Dangerous pass, almost picked off. Weir got there first. Foul, free kick upcoming for Holy Innocents. Miller King earns the free kick. A little overly aggressive there defensively from Alex Mulambi. Mulambi's been really good for Clarkston tonight. Looks like the Angoras are back in the 4-4-2 to start the second half. Free kick played to the backside, headed back in. Second header down, but easy for Maleko to deal with. Tries to play it quickly through the middle. It's won back by Miller King. And now out to the left to Brown. Holy Innocents, more possession here in the second half. Forbes Brown up the left flank. Come the Golden Bears with a cross caught by Maleko. Serupana with that cross. Punt from Maleko, looking for Etungano. Etungano, won by Weir. Becerra Ramirez, back to Miller King. Holy Innocents, lots of possession here in the second half. Becerra Ramirez skips inside. Looking for the overlapping run of Weir. Took a deflection, played back to Maleko. Maleko clears it to the right side for Clarkston, but it's won back by Brown. Brown tries to drop it back. Comes up short. Clarkston able to at least clear it back into their attacking half. Thomas Miller. Pass picked off. Here's Clarkston back in possession now in the middle third. Through ball attempt. One back by Holy Innocents. That was quick for Clarkston. Didn't get anything out of it. Here come the Golden Bears. Trying to turn the corner. Sliding challenge. Player goes down in the 18. No foul called. Here comes Clarkston. Quick transition into the attack. Kate outside of his 18. Clears it out into the stands on the far side. Throw Clarkston. Holy Innocents wanted a penalty. They don't get it. Clarkston throw. Played back up the right side. Call it 2. He's hit. Foul. Free kick. 30 yards from goal. Call it 2. Explosive with the first step. It's a free kick here for the Angoras. 30 minutes and some change left in the second half. 1-0, Holy Innocents. Sene 2. His free kick headed away by Connor Hawk. Etungano runs it down for the Angoras. Switch back to Sene 2 on the right. Plays it into the 18. Opportunity here. Cross top of the 8-6. Shot blocked. Still in the 6. Headed away, corner Clarkston. Great work by the Angoras to get that opportunity. Turning the corner was Jonathan Aluhandum. Played it to the top of the 6. It got through, call it 2. And the follow-up shot blocked and bouncing around. Holy Innocents able to head it wide, corner from the far side. Sene 2 will take, outswinging corner to the penalty spot. Headed down, shot blocked. Kept there by Clarkston, cleared by Holy Innocents. Trying to get it back out to the right to Sene 2. He steals it. Pass was short. Sene 2 ran it down. Squares it inside. Long-range shot pulled wide of the far post. Juma Selemani took that one from about 35 yards out. Frantic for Holy Innocents defensively, but they get it done. Keep Clarkston off the board. Golden Bears leading 1-0. Preston Kate will take this goal kick. Didn't want to play it short. He's going to play this long into the center circle. Headed down. Etungano runs it down. Pops it over Hawk. Hawk is able to turn and clear. It's going to be a deep, deep throw for Clarkston. Etungano went for the sombrero. Nearly got on the end of it. Throw in for Abdul Salam. One lane back on the track, throws it into the 18, flicked on to the top of the 6. Etungano runs it down, cleared away from him. Sene 2. Half volley into the 18, cleared away by Miller, throw Clarkston. This will be from the right side, about 15 yards from goal. Arafat Kaku throws it into the edge of the 18. Call it 2. Can't turn the corner. Defended really well by Miller. Big clearance. Won by Becerra Ramirez. Opportunity for Holy Innocents. 2v3. Becerra Ramirez knocked off the ball cleanly, shoulder to shoulder. Clarkston able to clear. Game is wide open right now. Angoras win it back at midfield. Sene 2. Down the right side. Alahandum. Right-footed cross. Blocked. Throw Clarkston. Holy Innocents player down who blocked that. was a hard cross that was blocked. Player down. Ref going to make sure he needs treatment before bringing someone on. Ref letting the clock run. Now he's going to stop the clock at 27:19. Don't think this was a clock running activity here. That was a cross and a lunging effort by Connor Hawk to get across to block it, paying the price. Hawk up in a sitting position now. It's on the far side of the field. Not sure if that was a muscle pull as he reached out to try to block it, or it was just the contact with the ball. But Hawk able to walk off under his own power. He'll have to leave the match. Holy Innocents will make a sub. And it is an attacking third throw for the Angoras. Holy Innocents bringing a center back on. Not ideal in this situation, but Hawk needed treatment, had to leave the match. Thrown into the 18. Header straight up. Etungano goes for it. Call it 2 goes for it. Shot from Etungano, doesn't catch it cleanly. Goal kick, Holy Innocents. Matthew Taylor was the substitution for Hawk. Looks like Hawk is going to maybe sit for a little while here. So Taylor will be at center back. Kate with the goal kick. Headed down by the Angoras. Etungano pops it forward. Call it 2. Through ball attempt looking for Etungano. Overhit. Easy for Kate to deal with. Final ball not clicking for the Angoras tonight. Playing very fast. Final ball has not been converted. Kate sets it down. Plays it into the center circle long. Becerra Ramirez battling for it. Got a touch to it. Here comes Holy Innocents down the left. Defended well. Spun back inside. Pop back down the left. Brown. Cross. Cut back. Shot. Big save. Over the bar on the follow-up attempt. What a save from Fidel Maleko. Great shot from about 12 yards out. Maleko, quick reaction. Now it's played through to Call it 2. Call it 2. 40 yards from goal. 30 yards from goal. Hit 2. Over hits the through ball for Etungano. Call it 2 had to dribble past 2. Couldn't hold it up to wait for a little more help. Goal kick, Holy Innocents. 25 minutes in, some change left in this one. Preston Kate will take the goal kick. He takes it short to Taylor. Taylor, his long ball. Won by Clarkston. Etungano curling back to the right. Plays it inside. Ivis dispossessed. Holy Innocents pulling it back. King squares it over to the left side. Pana pulls it back away from the defender. Pana down the left side. Pana into the attacking third on the left side. Into the corner on the left side. Cross, blocked, corner kick. Nope, stays in. Clarkston keeps it. Pana was looking for that corner as he ran out of ideas. Holy Innocents regains possession, 20 yards from goal. Cutting it back. Long-range shot over the bar. Shanked wide to the right as well. It'll be a goal kick for Clarkston. 24 minutes and some change left. Substitutions incoming. Hawk going to stay on the bench for now for Holy Innocents. Taylor stays at center back. Mulambi out for Clarkston. Probably a last opportunity for him to catch his breath. Maleko, goal kick driven into the middle third. Battle for it. Angoras win it. Mateo back into the match for the Angoras. Etungano earns the throw in the attacking half, 35 yards from goal. Sophomore Etungano getting a little more involved here in the second half, playing out on the left flank. Throw for Abdul Salam. Etungano gets some help from Etu. Etu to his right. Shot. Takes a block. Corner on the far side. Call Etu just sliding to his right, trying to load up the big right foot. Didn't catch it cleanly. Maybe gets rescued a little bit by the deflection. Going to get a corner. Sene Etu on the far side will take. Outswinger from Sene. Short option coming. Holy Innocents wise to it. Sene Etu. Back post. Kate goes up for it. Doesn't catch it. Scramble in the 6. Goal kick. No, going to give the corner. Referees making signals back and forth. They give the corner on the near side. In-swinger this time. Top of the 6. Headed out to the top of the 18 and half cleared. Battle for it. Abdul Salam tries to get a touch. It's knocked forward to Becerra Ramirez for Holy Innocents. Into the attacking half. He's got the switch. He finds it. Played back down the right side now. Offside. Made the run just a little too early, Tucker Gleason. Maleko plays the free kick into the attacking half. Etungano able to run it down and regain possession. Turns, nutmeg, keeps it. Etungano, call it 2. Pulls it back, call it 2. Squares it inside. Mateo over to the right. Through ball. Over hit. That's been the story of the night for the Angoras. Preston Kate picks it up. Getting him back for Holy Innocents has made a huge difference. His punt into the middle third. Not controlled cleanly, but kept. King out to Brown. Gives it away. Angoras now down the right side. Sene Etu. 30 yards from goal. Squared inside to Kaatu. Flicks it over to Etungano. Cleared by Weir. Run down by the Angoras. They keep possession. Selimani. Out to the right to Kaku. Throw Clarkston. Quickly up the line. Turning. Top of the 18. Edge of the 18. Holy Innocents trying to prevent the corner. They do. They do concede a throw. 20 minutes and some change. Throw on the far side. Sene Etu will take. Runs up, throws it into the 18. Kaatu tries to flick it forward. Etungano coming for it. Taylor clears. Clarkston winning it back in the middle of the pitch. Scrambling, trying to get it out to the right side. Pops over to Kaku. Arafat Kaku gets it back. Dribbling through traffic, knocked away from him. Holy Innocents can break down the left. Clarkston regains their position really quickly. Bears slow things up just a bit. Pane inside. Big switch to the right to Weir. Weir knocked away from him by Etungano, but Taylor's there to clean it up. All the way back to Preston Kate. Kate squares to his right to Taylor. Edge of his 18, up the right side to Weir. Weir inside, pass picked off but not controlled. Mateo nearly had a huge opportunity. Holy Innocents just blasted into the attacking half this time. Becerra Ramirez battling for it. Naughton holds him off. Abdul Salam trying to turn the corner. Becerra Ramirez denies him. Knocked out for a throw. Holy Innocents will make a sub when they get an opportunity. Clarkston throw. 19:20 on the clock. That referee's actually going to let him make the sub. That's a little odd. Tucker Gleason out of the match. Fresh legs in up top for Holy Innocents. Marcos Pacheco back in. 19 minutes on the clock. Clarkston throw. Etungano spins inside. Knocked away from him. Battle for it. Pacheco gets a touch. Pacheco helps win it back for the Golden Bears. Keep it at midfield. Brown plays it forward. Becerra Ramirez tackled away from him. Naughton plays it forward into the middle third. Ivis trying to turn, slowed up. Does he earn the foul? Yes, he does. A yellow card, I think maybe for the dissent afterwards. Becerra Ramirez will have to leave on the yellow. 18:25 on the clock. Holy Innocents make a quick sub. Free kick just inside their defensive half for Clarkston. Played long down the middle. Header won by Taylor. Golden Bears trying to get back into the middle third. Looking for Weir on the right. Weir gets his right boot out to it to keep possession. Had to stretch for that one. Plays it up the flank to Pacheco. Back to Weir. Weir tries to get through traffic. Can't do it. Naughton comes away with it. On the dribble, taken away. Opportunity here for Holy Innocents with the switch over to the left. Miscommunication. Goalkeeper came out for it. Got run over. Fouled. Nothing intentional there. It's just miscommunication, and it nearly turned into a big opportunity for Holy Innocents. Maleko plays it into the middle third, but the Golden Bears win it. Starting to win more of those as this game gets later and later. Holding on to the 1-0 lead. Trying to go to 3-1 in region play. 17:15 on the clock. Golden Bears all the way back to their goalkeeper, Kate. Squared to the right to Taylor. Taylor taken away from him. Cross. Kate coming for it. Collides with the Clarkston attacker, but goalkeeper gets the benefit of the doubt, picks it up. Caw 2 almost got there. Kate's punt intercepted. Here comes Clarkston again through the middle. That pass is picked off. Golden Bears into the middle third. Hit the brakes a little bit in the center circle. Now they try to go down the left side. Chested inside. Naughton bangs it clear for Clarkston. Caw 2 trying to come back for it, forces the turnover. Ivis through the center circle. Good footwork from him. Gets some help. Played up the right side. Here come the Angoras. Cross in. Taylor gets a boot to it. Knocks it out into the corner. Holy Innocents clear. Pressure coming from Clarkston. Golden Bears play through it. Spin back to the right. Good work by the Golden Bears. They get through the first line of traffic. Weir. Long ball. Trying to curl that one. Doesn't get the curl on it. Maleko able to catch. Maleko plays it back into the middle third quickly. Caw 2. Plays it over his head down the right side. Opportunity here for the Angoras. Good tracking back from Brown. Miller trying to rescue that. Prevent the corner. Can't do it. But great work from Forbes Brown tracking back. Throw. He did do it. Out to the right side. Cross from Clarkston over everyone. Run down by Etungano. Etungano. His pass blocked. Stuffed. Back into the middle third. Abdul Salam. He's down the left. Cuts back inside. Settled by Ivis. Turning. Back out to the right now. Clarkston switching the point of attack well. Corner of the 18. Cutting inside. Shot blocked. Just enough of a block. Holy Innocents getting that foot in every time they have to. They clear. An opportunity for them to catch their breath. Less than 15 remaining. Maleko. Long ball. Caw 2 flicks it forward. He was in an offside position. Free kick, Holy Innocents. Subs coming for both teams when they get waved on. Gleason, one of them for Holy Innocents. It's a free kick here. Taylor will take it. No subs on this one. Headed inside. Golden Bears trying to get into the attacking third. Pacheco tries to drop it back. Doesn't connect. Angoras on the right side. They do run it down and keep it in play. Brown comes away with it, though. Back into the attacking half for Holy Innocents. Loose touch. Maybe a foul. Not called. Not a foul. Holy Innocents on it. Getting into the 18. Maybe another shove. Not called. Cut back. Top of the 18. Tackle from Abdul Salam. Referee letting them play here. Holy Innocents back into the attacking third. Possession regained by Clarkston, stepping in front of the pass. Here come the Angoras. Square to the left. Driving through. That's blocked out by Weir. It'll be a throw for Clarkston with 13:30 on the clock. 2 subs for the Angoras, 3 for Holy Innocents. I'm not even going to try to start guessing on all of those. Catch them as they get involved. It's a throw for Clarkston on the near side. Manza Abdul Salam will take it. Junior fullback throws it in short. Call it 2 turns. Cuts inside. Call it 2 with the big switch. Top of the 18 for Clarkston. Cutting into the left foot. Tackled away. Good work once again by Holy Innocents. Miller makes the play that time. Selemani blasts it back into the attacking third for the Angoras. Headed wide to the left to Brown. Brown finds a way through. Holy Innocents connecting the dots to get through there very well. Connor Hawk back into the game, kind of moved up into a midfield position. He was playing center back before. Matthew Taylor will stay at center back, so Hawk trying to win the ball in front of the back line a little bit more for the Golden Bears now. It's Clarkston who wins this. They get a throw. Call it 2. Swung over. Ishimwe. Pass deflected. Abdul Salam back to Ishimwe. Ishimwe closed down quickly. Nowhere to go as he tries to get his rhythm back. Naughton steps forward. Through ball looking for Etangano. Battle for it. Holy Innocents just trying to find it and clear. They do. Abdul Salam steps forward to win it. Foul call. Little late. Thought it was a high boot. Good call. Abdul Salam just trying to get there in front of Gleason. Caught him enough for the foul. 11 and a half left. Clarkston battling, but have not been able to find an opening goal so far. Holy Innocents with the lead. An own goal right now is the difference. Alex Weir created it for the Golden Bears. It's Clarkston back in possession. Etangano trying to play over the top, not quite on the same page. Can they make up for it? Possibly, maybe. Matthew Taylor gets there, though. Good work from Matthew Taylor. Didn't start the game at center back. He's going to finish the game at center back, it looks like. He's able to get there in front of Jonathan Alahandum. Ten and a half left. 1-0 Holy Innocents. A win would be very advantageous for their playoff chances. It's a busy run-in for them over the next week and a half. A loss for Clarkston gets a little precarious for them. Stevenson will be feeling that pressure as well. Quite the battle for 2 spots between Clarkston, Holy Innocents, and Stevenson here in Region 6. Foul Holy Innocents, free kick Clarkston. Ball was rolling. It's going to have to come back. Naughton tried to play it quickly. Probably a good thing for the Angoras. They'll get to take that again. Abdul Salam will take it this time. Popped forward, one by Taylor. Call it 2, trying to turn. He draws the foul. 30 yards from goal. Call it 2, got there. It's been a frustrating night for him. He's on a yellow card. Thought he had won a penalty. Didn't get the call, but he gets a free kick here 30 yards from goal. Ishimwe standing over it. Just shaded a little to the right. Ishimwe chips it into the 18. Won by Pacheco. Clarkston regaining possession. 30 yards from goal, down the left. Etangano. Cross with the left foot into the 6-yard box, caught by Kate. Preston Kate throws it to his right to Weir. Holy Innocents trying to pick up the pace a little bit here with Clarkston, maybe a little rattled. But it's Holy Innocents who give it away. Abdul Salam trying to find the switch into the middle. He does. Holy Innocents now closing things down pretty well. Through ball. Taylor clears. Throw Clarkston. 8.5 left. Throw in down the line looking for Etungano. Weir clears it out for another throw. Manza Abdul Salam will take it. 20 yards from goal into the 18. Doesn't find Kaitu. Holy Innocents get it clear. Selemani pops it into the 18. That's creative from Selemani, but no one made the run for him. Kate grabs it. Kate with the punt from the top of the 18. Abdul Salam heads it into the center circle. Can't be run down by Ivis. Hawk drops it back. Pacheco out to the left to Brown. Picked off. Backheel gets a throw for Clarkston. 7+ left. Thrown in down the right side, looking for Mateu. Curls out for a Holy Innocents throw. Subs for the Golden Bears. Becerra Ramirez back into the match. Forbes Brown with the throw up the line. Hawk blasted into the attacking half. Selemani able to find a teammate on the right. That doesn't last long for Clarkston. Holy Innocents just plays it into the attacking half. Becerra Ramirez chasing, but Maleko in possession in his own 18. Able to pick a pass through the middle. Ives leaves it short. Opportunity now for Holy Innocents. 20 yards from goal, trying to find the shooting angle. Knocked out for a throw. Good defensive work to deny that shot, but Holy Innocents will take as much time as they can here. Selemani able to get back to his feet. 6 minutes on the clock. Throw from Forbes Brown. Edge of the 18, knocked inside. Ashimwe clears. Kaitu able to turn at midfield. Kaitu hitting the turbo button up the right side. Looking back for Kaitu, but just can't find the handle. Alejandro. His pressure almost causes a turnover, though. Taylor's able to knock it out wide to Brown. Hawk blasts it to midfield. Selemani steps forward. His long-range pass is blocked by Hawk. Brown plays it back to midfield. Clarkston getting everybody forward now. 5+ left. Pass comes up short. Weir intercepts. Holy Innocents could break here down the right. Becerra Ramirez cuts inside. Trying to turn on Naughton. Great defensive work from Naughton to win it back. Good battle between those two. 10 tries to play it up the left side. Etungano can't get it. Throw, Holy Innocents. Five minutes left, less than 5 now. Alex Weir will take the throw. Up the line, Abdul Salam heads it forward for the Angoras. Kaitu looking for Alejandro. Hawk with a header. Kaitu's dropped deeper to try to get on the ball for the Angoras. Pops it over to the right side to Mateo. Kaitu now on the left. Dribbles past one. Weir intercepts the pass looking for Etungano. Naughton regains possession at midfield. Selemani for Clarkston. Big switch over to the right. Comes up short. Brown gets there first. Naughton comes forward with a header. 10 with another attempt over the top, looking for Caw 2. Taylor able to head it wide. Battle for it. Clearing ball was deflected. Won by Clarkston. Trying to dribble forward, Abdul Salam. Good defensive work from Pacheco to win it back. From Serupane. Holy Innocents now. Play it back into the middle third. Selimani gets a touch. Pane. Becerra Ramirez wants to ice this for Holy Innocents, but he just can't get through the traffic. 3.5 left. Clarkston is Shimwe down the left side. He can't get through the traffic. Both teams very tired. Tons of transitions in this one. Hawk swings it over to the left of Brown. It's Holy Innocents in the middle third with the 1-0 lead. Out to the left flank. Holy Innocents with the lead can take their time a little bit. Gleason tries to pop it forward. Holy Innocents wanted a handball call. They don't get it. Comes back to Hawk. He plays it across the top of the 18. Clarkston's got to deal with some pressure. Naughton's pass is blocked. Abdul Salam blasts it further forward. Caw 2 wants to find the handle in the center circle. He does, but it's knocked away from him. He finds the second one. Caw 2 with the through ball. Kate gets there first. Great ball from Caw 2 trying to find Alejandum on the backside of the play. Kate comes out for it bravely, gets there just in front of Alejandum. Alejandum made contact with the ball. It was right in front of Kate. Kate got there first. Brave goalkeeping. Great play here from both teams. Alejandum goes down after both players get back up. Clock still running with 2 minutes on it. Now it's going to stop as Alejandum goes down. Kate goes to a knee. Both teams will regroup for the final 2:01. It was a heavy collision. Alejandum is going to hobble off. Kate's okay. He's going to stay. It's a great read from Preston Kate. He knew he had to sacrifice his body there. This is a player playing his third game of the year after recovering from a lacerated kidney. Might have just made the play of the game. He gets the drop ball. Going to milk the clock as much as he can. 1:55 and counting. Kate will punt this from the top of his 18. Abdul Salam settles it at midfield. Weir steps up to him. That's Ungano. Plays it inside. Intercepted. Holy Innocents now defending very well. They play it into the attacking half long. Naughton able to keep possession and dribble forward. His pass intercepted. Pane. Abdul Salam tries to switch it, but it's behind the intended target. Holy Innocents can run some clock here. Goes out at 1:20. They're going to walk to take the throw, as they should. Right now, an own goal is the difference. It's Holy Innocents trying to get to 3-1 in region play if they can hold on. Thrown in up the line. 60 seconds left. It's going to be a Clarkston throw. Hawk gets a touch. Clarkston will take another throw at midfield. Knocked away by Holy Innocents. Battle for it on the far side. Won by Clarkston. Mulambi looking for a Shimwe. Hawk trying to find it to clear. Holy Innocents can't keep it. Played forward down the left. Clarkston get it. 30 seconds left. Abdul Salam, his pass comes up short. Wins the second ball. Abdul Salam battling for it. It deflects out to Etungano. He blocks a cross. Blocks a clearance from Taylor, and it goes into the hands of Kate. Kate at the top of the 6. That might just do it. 12 seconds on the clock. He's going to try to take as much time as he can. Again, as he should. Sets it down. Clarkston's got to step up to press. Kate plays it into the middle third. That will do it. Preston Kate keeps the clean sheet for Holy Innocents, and the Golden Bears win their 4th game of the year, 3rd game in Region 6 play. And what a performance from Preston Cate, his third game of the year, back from injury and leading his Golden Bears to a 1-0 win here at Halford Stadium tonight. Clarkston fall to 10-4-1 on the year, 4-3 in region play. They've got one more match in region play, and it's a tough one. Clarkston, actually, sorry, it's not. They will be against Hapeville Charter, who are 1-4. So if that gets them to 5-3, as you start doing the math, Holy Innocents has this run-in. Druid Hills at home on Friday. Tuesday, they are at Stone Mountain. Thursday, they host Southwest DeKalb. And then next Friday at Stevenson in what could be a play-in game for the state tournament. As we walked in here today, Westminster leading the region 6-0. Druid Hills 5-0 in region play. Clarkston now 4-3. Stevenson 4-2. They play Monday at Westminster. Holy Innocents now 3-1. They have 4 games left in region play. Stone Mountain 2-4, Southwest DeKalb 2-4, Hapeville Charter 1-4, and Miller Grove 0-8. That will do it for us. Soccer Down here. High school games of the week presented by Kaiser Permanente. Holy Innocents doing the double at Halford Stadium tonight. Girls win 10-0. Boys win 1-0. For John Nelson, I'm Jason Longshore signing off from Clarkston, GA. Thanks for listening to our high school game of the week. Mucha plata, y'all.